Evaluating crowdfunding platforms requires looking past surface-level marketing to examine how they handle payment processing, user verification, and operational history. Fundly operated for years as a prominent social-first crowdfunding website designed for grassroots campaigns, personal medical expenses, creative projects, and nonprofit fundraising. Understanding whether the platform is legitimate involves analyzing its operational model, fee structures, and the actual experiences of people who used it to raise and withdraw money. Fundly was established as a real, registered business entity rather than an outright phishing scam or fake enterprise. It functioned as a crowdfunding intermediary that allowed individuals and organizations to build custom donation pages, share them across social media networks, and collect funds from contributors. The platform partnered with standard third-party payment processors, primarily Stripe, to handle credit and debit card transactions securely. Because it processed millions of dollars for legitimate charities, schools, and personal causes over its operational lifespan, it qualified as a recognized player in the digital fundraising space. However, operating a legitimate business does not mean a platform operates without friction, criticism, or structural challenges. Review aggregators and consumer protection forums frequently highlighted recurring complaints regarding Fundly. A major point of contention historically centered around its fee transparency and cost structure. While the platform often marketed itself with low or zero upfront setup costs, successful fundraising campaigns incurred a standard platform fee alongside mandatory credit card processing fees. When combined, these deductions meant that a noticeable percentage of every donated dollar never reached the intended cause, catching some unprepared organizers off guard. Another significant category of user frustration involved payment processing holds and account suspensions. Payment gateways like Stripe enforce strict compliance rules regarding anti-money laundering and restricted goods or services. If a fundraising campaign experienced sudden surges of traffic, drew scrutiny, or failed to provide requested documentation quickly, automated security protocols frequently flagged the account. This resulted in frozen funds, delayed payouts, and campaigns being abruptly paused while donations were already actively clearing. Users who encountered these compliance blocks frequently reported difficulties reaching responsive customer support teams to resolve the underlying verification issues, leaving organizers stranded with money they could not immediately access. Furthermore, the digital landscape for crowdfunding undergoes constant structural changes. Fundly concluded its independent operations for direct campaign creation, shifting its framework and transitioning core functions under broader corporate umbrellas like Sign Up Genius. This evolution means that the specific standalone fundraising experience users once evaluated has transformed or sunset entirely. When analyzing financial platforms of any kind, legitimacy must be separated from user satisfaction. Fundly was a real, legal corporate entity that facilitated authentic fundraising campaigns, but it was dogged by persistent complaints concerning customer service responsiveness, payment release delays, and cumulative fee deductions. For anyone researching historical crowdfunding platforms or navigating alternative modern donation tools, examining the fine print regarding payout triggers, processor restrictions, and support availability remains an essential step before committing time or financial resources.